really not as tall as she is. I'm really not.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're very tall. And you're on the higher part of the stairs.
So that goes to show you. See, that's this.
Then you look so tall. It says we're live, but I don't know if anybody's here. I don't know if they care about us today.
I don't know. Comments will appear here, but
Comments will appear.
come on, somebody's
there. Someone's there. Okay.
I didn't
See the little see right there. I can see.
Oh
it.
yeah.
All right. So anyway, now that I stuck my hand right in there. So, who wants to see it up close of my sleeve? So we're gonna give you a tour today, and we're outside. As you can probably hear, I told our big truck to go by. So we don't have the computer out. We're not checking comments. I can see the one here, so I will answer if you have questions. But it's a tour, so I don't think you'll have that much time to you. I can't read anything. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. No. You're really close. So we're going to take you on a tour. We decided to start outside because it's gorgeous out today. But also, one of the best parts about this, and you guys have probably heard me complain in Schenectady, is that we have no parking and we have nothing outside. Like we couldn't even go outside if we wanted to because there was nothing there. So, as boring as it might sound, I'm going to show you the parking lot and I'm going to show you one of two porches because it's exciting. So I'm going to flip the camera around and beautiful, we have a beautiful yellow tree. It's not ours, but it's right there and all that. So we're going to show you. And then
there's a brewery across the street.
There is. I'll show you the brewery. And then we have two things. So stick around to the end because it's going to be worth it. So flip this around. There it is. There's the traffic. So there's the brewery. Hi, Sacandaga Brewery. So this is our little porch and our cars and all the pretty trees. And that's the second porch we'll show you later. But right behind where Barb just was, hold on, let me do this. There's our little ramp, and we've got stairs, and it is gorgeous today. And there's one of our dirty windows, no judgments here. All right, Barbara, let us in. Oh, and Michelle, look, your plant is alive.
It's alive.
It's alive. I watered it today.
Yeah.
I remembered.
Here we go.
So here, sorry it's a little shaky. I'm on the wood. Let me see if I can get off of this. Alrighty. Okay. So this is, it's a little dark here because this is a little hallway. Now I told you we were gonna tell you what this is. This little hallway right here is the entrance into the original bar. So this is the bar, which is now our, mostly Barb's. Oh, I found more wax canvas. I gotta deal with that too. This was the bar. I do not know exactly how it was set up. All I know is that over here in the main spot right here, this is where the big giant U-shaped bar was. I never saw it. I have never eaten here when it was a restaurant, so I don't know anything about it. Cheryl, it's better than Home Depot's parking lot for Wi-Fi. It absolutely is. So over here, this was also part of the bar area. This is zippers. I can fit so far, we'll see. And because we have so much space, there's even an extra cutting table, so you don't have to drag everything with you. And zippers for days and days. And there's all of our fabric. And there's Barb. Hello, Barb. And then back through here, we'll go into the bar.
I'm at the bar.
And that's a cute little thing, but I don't know. I guess that was where you could just hang out and have a drink.
It's handy.
You can have a little beer or whatever you want, whatever you're into. And there is all of our inventory and the cork. And I reorganized the cork, and it's I got more shelves, and we got all of our stuff here. Everything is labeled and it's organized. And my stepfather painted all of this, including the ceiling. I had to do all the cutting in, which wasn't that much fun. This is not very exciting. We won't be doing a grand tour, but those are our bathrooms. We have two, and they are now labeled restroom because we're gender inclusive around here. And now we get into the peach room. I love this one. This is my cork cutting table and then extra inventory. And I got this all organized just for you guys. Look at all that. That's all the overstock. So that is not bagged. It's just kind of labeled, right? It's
Kind of.
We do the best that we can do.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is our pathetic little kitchen. Barb and I don't really care if we have a kitchen, but we have all the necessities. We have coffee, microwave, water, we're good. And we have lots of crackers.
And a refrigerator.
And a refrigerator, which is down there. You've seen a fridge before. So there's all of our overstock. There's a lot of it. It's somewhat organized. There's all my quilts, because there was nowhere else to put those.
It's so nice that they're not in bins.
They're not in
anymore.
bins. They can breathe.
Right.
Yes.
We can see them.
There's some
If it
overstock.
gets cold and the heat goes out, we can grab one.
We have them. We have heat. We did say a couple weeks ago we didn't have heat. We have
No,
heat
we
now. And that is, Eric calls it the shower curtain. It is not a shower curtain. It is a quilt. It is covering up junk. We're not going to talk about that. And also the weird little half door. That from the outside looks like a whole door, but it's not.
No.
It's a surprise. And there's my studio. You guys have seen this, but it's pretty. We can look again. So, and Charlie, if you're watching, the studio's still clean.
It is.
It may not last, but it's still clean.
It's beautiful.
So there's that corner. And my little table I still haven't sat at, but there it is. That's all right. My ironing board. This is where we usually do Facebook, but we're not there today. And I put more bags up because I unpacked almost everything. Oh, and I forgot to tell you. So that right there, that was the kitchen prep area because it was between the bar. So that was where some of the food prep would happen. But this was the kitchen. So that is why I have those double doors right there. And this door right here, that door to the left of it, I'm not going to show you out there because that's just our storage area. That right there on that wall is where the pizza oven was.
Yeah.
Took me a really long time to figure out how that worked because the pizza oven was in the hallway, but it's because the oven part opened into here. I couldn't grasp that. So this was the kitchen. Again, I never got to see it. I don't know where everything was set up. I do know that over here was the stove because I saw one picture of the stove as they were taking it out. But this was the kitchen. So now it has purple doors and a purple wall. And my desk is the neatest it's ever going to be. And I hung up some shelves and I put a quilt over the holes in the wall that I made. We won't talk about that. Don't tell my landlord. And that's my desk. And I got my own TV so I can entertain myself. And oh, look I have to show you guys this because it's really cute. This is one of the last things that my grandmother made. Can you see that?
Oh,
So I know it's kind of goofy and cheesy, but my grandmother was really big into cross stitch. And I found that when I was unpacking. And so I have a picture of my mom and me and my sister when I got married, and I have presents, and then I have something from my grandma because I have to have something from my grandmother. And the bin over in the corner has projects that I'm working on that you can't see. And there's my sneakers and one of my chairs that never gets sat in, but there it is anyway. But look at it, so pretty. Yes, and I bring my grandmother everywhere with me. So that's my little reminder of my grandma. Because she's the reason that I do all this, because she was the creative one. Sorry, Mom. She knows. So here is the original Hostess stand. So this it was a Hostess stand, but it was also, you see there's like outlets over there. And if you look at my register, there's like a pipe. There was a coffee maker. There's the whole thing. They had gas lines run. There's all this power in here. So this was the little Hostess stand. And this is where I keep some of the cards that you guys send me. So you may recognize some of them. And those are my pups that are not with us anymore. And Advil, because I always have a headache. So, and look at the tote bags over there. What could those be for, Barb?
These?
Are those maybe for our in-house shoppers?
Look at that.
You know what? Bring one of those with you. Take one with you because we're going to do something.
Okay.
So,
I can do that.
this is my little cash register area. So that was the Hostess stand. And this right here, now there is confusion. We have been trying to figure this out. This is the main dining area. So my mom and I were trying to figure out where people came in because it makes sense that it's over there because you would walk in and stand here and wait to be seated. But there's no railing on those stairs. So we don't know if the railing came down. We're not really 100% sure, but this was the original, the dining area. So there's my glow forge. So we're standing in kind of the waiting area when you're waiting for your table. And thank you, Amy. The floors out here are the original carpet. The floor is on, like, the carpet, and the rest of it is new carpet. And that is some kind of mud resistant carpet that my landlord was really excited about, because boys get excited about silly things. And that's a plant from the original restaurant. So I'm keeping it. And there's my glow forge and my toolbox. And there's my supply of acrylic. That's some of it. Some of it, yes. And this is exciting. So we've got this little nook. That bookcase is from the restaurant. I kept it. They let me keep some things. There's my studio. And if we go this way, Barb keeps avoiding the camera. So, Barb, what's behind you? Snacks. So we're all ready. Vicky, did you eat here? She said you could come in that way or the front way. I figured the front would make sense, but also you'd have to walk to the bar. Vicky lives nearby, so I might pick her brain later about the restaurant that used to be here. So I have some earrings, we have snacks, and look at my beautiful flowers that Kelly sent. Thank you. Those were so nice, and they go so nicely with our decor.
And they smell so good.
They smell so good. So here's our snacks for later. This is not usually set up like this. Barb and I usually bring our own food. Yep. So sometimes we go to Subway. It's across the street. So we have lots of snacks. That bowl over there is full of breakfast. I mean candy. Lots of breakfast in there. Kit Kat. And sponsored by Milky Way. I'm selling some bag samples, so a lot of them are hanging up. And all of those boxes to Barb's right are cork scrap boxes, and all the ones to her left, or her other right, or the other side of her are fabric scrap boxes. So those are for the open house, so I'm so sorry if you cannot make it, but you know, don't worry, because you guys are going to get something very special. And then we have our big sale table. We cleaned house. No, they are not binders. They are shipping boxes. Yes. They are full to the brim. And then this is a table that my stepdad built me that I have used for probably 8 years now as a desk, and it finally got painted. And that is the extension part of it that I'm using separately. So there's samples there. So this is where everybody would eat their dinner. And then over here, we've got our shelves and all the samples. It looks so much better in here now that things are full. Oh my God. And you probably can't tell, but if you look like up right there, the ceilings are burgundy because I decided not to paint them. First of all, because I am lazy, but second, because I wanted to keep a little something from the old restaurant. And I thought it was kind of cool that we have burgundy ceilings. So out here, out here is our second patio. Now I did see a picture. You open the door, please. Certainly. I did see a picture of this when the awning was up and there was a gate by those stairs, but that has not been here since I got here. So you could eat out here, I believe. So there's our giant parking lot.
Set up the awning this next summer?
I think we should. It would be fun. And there's our ghosts. And they have lights in them. They'll look better when it's nighttime. And apparently we sell lotto tickets. We don't really, but the door says so. So we've got one more room. And you guys have seen this room before, but we're gonna go back there anyway. So outside of the main dining area, and there's our grid wall and patterns and all that good stuff. We're right back around because it's a giant circle. We are right back to the other part of the bar where they had bench seating along those windows. So yes, it is a huge building, and this is the downstairs. There's also a creepy basement, which I will not go into, and there's an upstairs, which someday I might have, and I'll be able to show you that too. So this is where all the shipping happens. This is where the magic happens. That's what they always used to say on MTV Cribs in the bedroom. No, the magic happens here. Shipping supplies, cork, lots and lots of shipping supplies everywhere. Nice big table. And oh, what's that over there? Oh, let's go look.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go look.
I didn't leave that there.
Where did this come from? So, all right, here, hold on. I'm gonna flip this back around. Sorry, you're gonna get a glare in the back. Let me get my face out of the way. Okay, so we have a question for you. I touched your boob, I'm sorry. Would you like to win this? Would you like to win this tote bag? I know, it's not that exciting, right?
Sure I do.
But would you like to win this
Ooh.
half-yard bundle of Spectrum? But would you also like to win a half yard of Gypsy and Juniper, my first collections that are not available anymore? I think you might. So if you want to enter to win this.
Can I enter? Can I
No,
enter?
you can't enter. If you want to win all this, you can on YouTube, okay? On YouTube, not here on Facebook. On YouTube, you can leave a comment on this video when I upload it. And I just want you to tell me two things. Tell me you want to win the fabric, and tell me what your favorite movie is. And it doesn't have to be a scary movie. I know it's spooky movie time, but just tell me what your favorite movie is. Don't leave the comment here. It doesn't count if it's here. I mean, you can, but it won't count. So go to YouTube. When I upload this video, you have until the end of the day Sunday. I'm going to pull a winner, pick a winner on Monday. So you will win a half-yard bundle of Spectrum, a half-yard bundle of Gypsy, and a half-yard bundle of Juniper. That's a lot of yards.
That's a lot of stuff.
I have no idea how many yards that is. There was 21 pieces
21
in
of
this.
those.
There was
I don't remember the others.
19 in Juniper and 21 in Gypsy, something along those lines. But you are going to win a half yard of all of those. And we still have some of this available. Gypsy and Juniper are gone. So, I mean, gone, excuse me, from the website. And I can't reorder it anymore. And you get a really cool tote bag. So it's like you got to come to the open house. And also next week, I don't know what day, because we're going to be very busy on Monday. Barb is leaving us to go to a retreat. So I will be shipping orders with my mom. It's
Good
okay.
luck.
It's all right.
You're the
Good luck to all of you. At some point next week, I'm also going to upload some pictures of some new cork. And you guys get to vote and tell me which ones you like and which ones you don't like. And then I'm going to reorder some because we have 10, I think it's 10 new prints. I just ordered a little bit of each so I could, you know, try it out and see what we like. But I want to know what your opinion is. I mean, if you absolutely hate it, obviously I want to order it. But if you love it, it'll make me so happy because if I love it and you love it, then that's a good thing. So be on the lookout for that. Again, a couple of things. Go to YouTube in probably half an hour or so. When this video that says Facebook Live October 14th is uploaded, leave a comment on YouTube. I want to win the fabric bundle or something along those lines, and this is my favorite movie because I just want to know, and maybe I haven't seen it and I want to go watch it. So you got to tell me those two things. I will tell you the winner on Monday, so you have from today through the end of the day Sunday. So that's the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th. You have 3 days. If you're coming to the open house, it starts today at 3. Again, our address is 3664 State Highway 30, Gloversville. The number is on the building there, and it's on the building over there. If you've been in this area before, you can find it. We're very, very easy to find. And I put a picture in the newsletter. I think that's it, because we still have some last minute things to do, and Barb's still shipping orders.
I'm still shipping orders.
So I think we're going to call it a day. It was a quick one, but we're going to leave you in the bar seating area, and we're going to go get ready, and we will see you guys next week, if not sooner. But be on the lookout for the cork. You're going to want to vote on those and tell me what you think. Is that everything?
I think that's everything.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.